Hi, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good day. Well, whatever the time is, wherever you are, it's Jim back with the final stretch. We're on to, thank God, record side 4 of Tales from Topographic Oceans. Now, I'm saying thank God that I just said at the end of the last video that I feel there's a bit of padding, let's say. It's a bit too much fat on this record. It needs to be trimmed out a little bit. It could be a bit leaner. So hopefully we'll get through side 4 and we'll it hopefully be a bit better. I'm not saying that this has been bad. So side 1 was phenomenal. Side 2 and 3, whilst good, just felt like they were a little bit overblown. Too much time given to them. They didn't need to be as long, in my opinion. Now, we've got one track left, which is Ritual, side 4. And we've got 21 and a half minutes. Please be good. Oh, right. Let's do this. Got to get it done. Which is it's just so unfortunate because I've absolutely completely loved everything about Let Yes so far. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, Jim. You can do it. You can get through it. Come on. 21 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Bosh. Really cool how the guitar and the vocals playing the same line. Bass is sounding good on here. So far, so good. Wow. Love that. Lots of little bits of old Yes songs slipping in here. I like this a lot. This is really good. Ah, the theme from side one coming back in there. Tying it together nicely. A little bit. A lot of times when I'm listening to music on the channel and I'm hearing something for the first time, I'll say it reminds me of something. It reminds me of another band. For example, the Beatles, or it sounds a bit like what Rush might have been doing a few years later, or Beach Boys, something like that. It's getting to the point now where this sounds like Yes. No one else could do this. I'm going to have to change the battery on there because it's about to die. So hopefully that camera should still be working. This is going a bit... quality's not quite as good on that one. Seamless. Seamless. That's so cool. What a groove. And we're off again. Hello. Timpani over the back of it. This is a really, really, really good track.
Hold me, my love, hold me today, call me round. Travel we say, wander we choose, love to. Lay upon me, hold me around, lasting hours. We love when we play, we hear a sound. All to our returning, we drift the shadows, course our way back home. Flying home, going home. Look me, my love, sentences move, dancing away.
There are very, very long passages, periods within these Yes songs on this album in particular, where there's no singing whatsoever. What does John Anderson do then? Does he just sort of wander off and have a cup of tea, sort of come back, sort of 10 minutes later, or is he playing the tambourine? Excuse me. Ooh. Stop. And stop. Right. Well, much better. Much better. So side 1 and side 4 is like sort of bookending this album. Are strong, really good. And I think, for me, potentially they could have, for the middle 2 sides, sides 2 and 3, they could have certainly taken out a chunk of it and have made it a far more palatable listen. So you've got these amazing, brilliant sort of openers and closers, and then sort of just a bit of waft in the middle. It kind of just needed to be, for me, just toned up a bit leaner, cut a bit of fat out of there, because it's just a bit wafty, a bit heavy. I mean by that, it's just sort of just drifted without really any direction, or perhaps there was. And I may be being utterly sacrilegious, and no doubt I need to listen to this again. But on a first listening, I feel that there's a lot of excess material. This is a great record, and it's one of the early ones as well, isn't it? 73. So this comes before Relay. Yeah. On I think it was the second song, which was The Remembering. There was a whole section in there going on about Relay, and I just really want to understand whether that has any bearing on the album Relay that came after this. So it's just be interesting to know. If you could let me know in the comments, that'd be awesome. If you managed to make it this far and hear me talking about it, because to be honest, there's a lot of video to get through to get to this point, isn't there? Thank you for sticking with it. Thank you for recommending this. Although, to be honest, so the whole of this sort of Yes journey has, after my first initial foray into, I think it was, Close to the Edge, I kind of knew I've got to listen to more of this band, and it's just been a phenomenal journey. Everything about Yes I've listened to so far has been amazing. I've absolutely loved it, and so it's a little bit disappointing that whether they're weaker or not, I don't know. That's probably the wrong way of saying it, but just I don't mind being challenged by it and made to sort of work to try and sort of enjoy it, but to the point where it's just sort of whatever. I can hear something going on. What's going on over here? So I look, look, I've got some new messages on. No, I shouldn't be looking at that. I should be listening to this. That's not a good place to be, and so I apologise. That's not why you're here. It was a hard listen. Those two sides 2 and 3, but side 4 was bloody brilliant. Alan White's drumming on here is phenomenal, and there's passages in there. There's a particular bit where they had some timpani playing over as well. It's just really tribal and so it's awesome. Chris Squire's bass is coming back far more aggressively in here than it has done on some of the other bits, and there were some very interesting little moments. I think it was at the beginning of this side where there were some snippets of lots of old Yes songs from previous albums, or previous songs that were sort of just little tiny sort of like 3 or 4 bars of it, just enough for you. Oh, the melody, oh, it's gone again, and over so quickly I can't even remember what they were now. But I'm sure there was. You'll know the way, because you'll have listened to this a million times. But I'm sure I heard 2, 3, if not 4 little sort of melodies from different Yes songs, all strung together within sort of a few moments of each other, and that was so cool. That was really cool. Really, really good. Loved listening to this in its entirety, and I'm glad I have. I really do need to, I think, go back and re-listen to sides 2 and 3. I want to listen to side 1 again. I loved it. I absolutely loved side 1, and I loved side 4. And I think I need to be brave and go back and listen to 2 and 3 again to try and come to terms with it, put it to rest, make peace with it. So that's what I intend to do. Yeah, another one done. It's Tales from Topographical Oceans, or Topographic Oceans from 1973. Good stuff. Really good. So the next album on the list after this would have been Relayer, which I've already listened to. So I think we now jump forward. Oh, we've got the live one to do, haven't we? Yes, songs. Might do that, or I might go straight to Going for the One. Whatever it'll be, it won't be for a week or two because I need to have a little bit of space between these albums. But there we go. That's that. Another one done. Another one bites the dust. That's something altogether different, isn't it? Right. I'll see you guys on the next video, whenever and whatever that is. And until then, this is Jim, over and